Hello, we are the Different Blokes and we are back again for our fun news of the week. Now we'll just get the first thing straight out there. Yes, my hair has vanished. So I'll put it straight out there. Yes, I'm thinning anyway, so people might be commenting that it's well overdue. But in truth, I got it shaved off for children in need and raised some money, so good cause. So there we go. So it's straight to the bone. Yes, I do have a bit of a cold head. I don't know if it suits me or not. You guys can let me know. I don't know. So that's the first one. Mick, your fun news story of the week, number one.
Okay, very interesting last couple of days in space. I always start with space because it's quite interesting what goes up there. The Russians decided to test one of their weapons in space.
Oh yeah,
and
I heard about this.
Yeah, and they've actually destroyed a small satellite which is launched. I think it was 1,500 fragments. Which resulted in an emergency on the European Space Station with the SpaceX.
Didn't they have to get into pods for evacuation? And,
yes, they did.
In case they were basically blown to bits.
If you've seen Armageddon, the film, it could have been one of those. Yeah. So some big boo-boo there.
So they weren't happy, were they?
It's hard enough with that much junk up there anyway. Without another 1,500 pieces. But I'm supposed, as far as I know, I didn't think you were allowed weapons in space, but obviously that's come out now, hasn't it? So everyone's got them.
But did they not fire it from Earth?
They did, but it's still, you're not supposed to have weapons up there, and they did shoot a platform. So, interestingly. So, James Bond.
Okay, well, again, as you know, I like to bring out some of the fun news from around the world, and I'm going to Brazil. And this
is that like your head?
Yeah, well,
Brazilian.
not quite. But this is truthful, and the New York Post have reported it, and you can actually find the video on YouTube and have a look yourself. But a cow escaped a slaughterhouse in Brazil, and it ventured into a water park, sort of a mile or two down the road, and was spotted, and the video shows it, the cow going down water slides.
Cool.
So you can genuinely see that. And that made the news this week.
I haven't seen that, but I'm definitely going to be watching that now. So, yeah, a cow going down the water slide.
But it's uplifting. I like this sort of stuff.
Right, okay.
You're number two, mate.
Right, number two. It's the unmentionable. A very quick one here. They're on about it going through cross-species now into animals.
Oh, so, I've heard something like this. Was there a dog this week being diagnosed as well?
Well, I thought it was a Shetland pony.
Yeah, there's a dog
because
as well.
The vet went out to look at the Shetland pony, and they actually asked him what was up with it, and he says, "Well, it's a little horse."
Oh no! I apologise for that. I apologise to the viewers for that one. Right, my number two, and this is viral on TikTok. There's a lady, sort of in her 40s. She went on a date with a guy. And that bit's okay. The date went apparently very well until he then sent her an exit survey for her to fill in on how he did on the date. And so obviously that's quite strange, isn't it? Would you do that after a date? Yeah, can you please fill this survey?
I probably would. I probably would actually.
But
laugh.
Originally, there was a few women. The lady who went on the date was actually quite nice about it, but she did put it on TikTok and it did the rounds. And initially, the guy was slaughtered basically for that, but he's actually garnered a lot of support, and people have basically said, "No, this is good. A good thing."
It is a good
he's
thing.
communicating. What did he do well? What did he not?
Next one out. Yeah.
And apparently they are now in a long distance relationship because they obviously met online. But so
we all know where that's going. They're long distance.
Yeah.
Never meet.
That was a bit, but yeah, exit survey on a date. Would you do that? Yeah.
Catfish.
I can't say I do that.
I don't know.
No.
I don't see anything bad with it because I think on speed dating and things like that, you'd probably do something like that. I don't know. We'll do that one day. I'll go for a speed date and we'll film it. If we can get away with it. Probably won't be able to get away with that.
Anyway, mate.
Right, okay.
Your number three, is it?
Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, no news yet about Wally and I'm going to call her Gladys. The walruses. They haven't met up yet, so that's a long distance relationship. We've got no sign from him. He hasn't been spotted this week, unfortunately, at the moment. So we're going to have to wait. He'll turn up. So that's in one. Going on to the third one, which is A Chinese tennis player, Peng Shui,
I believe,
has vanished.
Yeah.
I don't think she's vanished. I think she's laying low. There's an accusation that she was having an affair with one of the Chinese officials.
Well, it actually was. It was.
Then he might have done more than having an affair.
Yeah, it was an allegation of sexual assault.
Allegation. So she's gone missing. Nobody's seen her. We're trying to get in touch with her and everything like that. So.
The World Tennis Association has said they wanted proof that she's okay. Yeah. But some pictures have surfaced, but they don't.
Nobody knows at the moment.
Yeah,
so
they don't think they're genuine.
Fingers crossed she turns up.
But the WTA, who have, I believe, 12 tournaments in China each year, and it's very lucrative for them, they've actually threatened now they're pulling out unless they
but
get
you've got
proof.
the Olympics coming up in China as well, so it's not very good,
No.
But we will. Jury's out.
We'll see what happens with that one. Yeah. Right. Number 3. I'm going to Wales for this one, Mick, and this is one for the Blokes. And this made news again this week. So there's a man who helped his fiancée with the housework for this first time since they've got together and moved in together. And let this be a lesson to everybody, because he ended up tangling his leg up in the lead for the vacuum cleaner, and he's broke his leg in 2 places. So it's let that be a lesson, blokes. Just let your missus do it. I am really joking because I do join it.
Yeah.
I do actually.
For once, he's going to get this telling off for that one.
So but he broke it in 2 places. She didn't believe him. Thought he was feigning injury to get out of it, and actually ended up being stretchered out of the house on oxygen. He was actually in that much pain, and she just didn't believe him.
Oh well.
So, but yeah. Oh. So blokes, don't do the hoovering or get a wireless vacuum, one or the other.
Get off your backside and get the hoovering done. Right. I do it. I do hoovering, washing, wipe, a lot.
So we're on to sport now, aren't we?
I've got a quick one to throw in there.
Oh, go on then.
While you're in Wales, this week, I'm not going to let you get away with it. The Welsh Minister, the First Minister of Wales, was caught with no mask on, dancing away in a Diwali. Everyone's seen it on the news. And what did I say? Well, you've been caught, mate. One rule for one rule for the other. If you want us to do it, we're not going to do it. We're not going to take any notice of you now. You've turned out to be a liar. I'll call you straight. You're a liar. You need sacking. Yeah. Right. Over to you.
Mick's message to me before we started this was trying to stay away from politics this week.
Yeah.
Look what he's done.
He mentioned Wales, so...
Oh, dear. Yeah. Right, so sport. Anyway, I was looking for some fun news, but I think we have to mention the fact the big cricket scandal has obviously come out this week, and Azim Rafiq has appeared in front of the government and things like that. But cricket is about to be changed forever. The Australia captain has now resigned. He's stepped down for things he's done in Australia. This is going around the world, and cricket has to change. And the government have now said, unless the ECB, that's the English Cricket Board, sort out the game over here, the government are coming in and taking it off the ECB. It's got very serious now. There's over 1,000 allegations of racism from different branches, from different people of all different backgrounds, and it's just... Some of the things you're hearing is just horrendous.
But some of them will be absolutely storming the teapot. Wokeism, again, will be involved in that in some point.
I agree with that, but some of the things are just absolutely wrong.
Some are wrong, and those who are doing it know it's wrong before they even open their mouth.
Yeah.
So,
but they got away with it. Right, that's it really. So sorry for that on the sport. I didn't really pick anything out fun, but had to mention it because it's so big at the minute. Weather, Mick.
Weather. Well. Everyone's in a bit of a bind here because I forecast snow a long time before the major channels forecast snow. They said at the end of the month. So we've only got, a week and a half now?
Yeah.
A week or something like that until the end of the month. It has decidedly dropping down in temperature. Also, the nights are closing in really quickly as well. So I'm still hedging my bets that there might be little flurries around. I'm sure everybody's waiting for that. So I'm sticking with my forecast that I said, 4 weeks ago, that at the end of November, we're going to have some of the white stuff, or somebody will have some of the white stuff. For the rest of us, I think it's going to be mainly dry.
My brain went somewhere else there, mate.
Otherwise stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say the guy giving the exit.
You'll know now, won't you?
The guy on the exit survey giving them out. He's not.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry about that.
Right. So what I'm predicting, it's cold, hopefully dry for the next couple of days. I think we're going to see which way the temperature goes. On the wetter, whether it's going to be hitting your head hard or it's going to be fluttering. We'll wait to the end of the month for that one. So that's the weather for this week.
Films. Okay, there's quite a few being released this week, so I will put them over to you. I don't obviously pick all of the ones. The ones that are limited, I just ignore. But with 8-Bit Christmas, Bruised, Robin, Princess Switch Free, King Richard, which is about the Williams sisters in tennis. It's about their dad. Encanto. Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. Doesn't exactly sound evil, but never mind. Ghostbusters Afterlife and The Killing of Kenneth Chamberlain. And finally, The House of Gucci. I must admit, nothing there stands out. However, I've just started watching a series, which I'm going to recommend. It is Dope Sick. I've seen the two first episodes.
The House of Gucci has Lady Gaga in it. I think that's the one. And a bit of controversy going on there with that one. But that should be quite an interesting one because it's quite an interesting story. I know a little bit about the Gucci family.
So that might be okay, that one?
Yeah, that might be okay, that one, yeah.
But yeah, I've just started watching Dope Sick and that looks like it's going to get very interesting.
Yeah, I was watching a Bebop, I think his name was, Bebop and the Cowboy last night. I started watching that, quite interesting. I've got to finish that, unfortunately. I'm a bit tired on that one. But that film's okay. All the rest we've covered at the moment on Netflix and everything like that are coming out. But be prepared because soon these films are going to start hammering in there. The big Christmas lists will be out for everybody. You're not going to get much of a choice for the adults. The kids will be going watching that. Yeah, so there's a lot to come out this Christmas. The Mandalorian's going to be coming out soon. Boba Fett, obviously Star Wars with me. That is Boba Fett's coming out as well. There's loads and loads going to be released in the next. I think in the next 2 weeks we'll find out the Christmas list, and it'll be huge. It'll be huge.
Fair enough. So that just leaves us with a grumble of the week.
His turn.
I am having a personal grumble over something that happened to me, and you'll probably feel sorry for me. Not my hair before you start. That was already going wrong a long time ago. So last weekend I thought, well, do a bit of Christmas shopping, that sort of thing. Take the missus out. We'll go and do a few bits. And I said to her, "What should we get some food while we're out?" But we have.
He's gonna be in trouble for this one.
No, I'm not at all. And she said, "To be fair, we'll just grab something on the go. We'll grab something that we can eat when we get home."
Okay.
Because it was getting late. So we saw a Greek store that was selling like a lot of Greek foods. Lovely. We walked past and said, "Do you take card?" He's like, "Yep, no problem. Right, we'll just nip in that shop and come out." Came back. And literally, some bloke had gone before me and cleared them out. And they had what my partner wanted, the very last thing, and that was it. So that was my personal grumble of, if you're going to have a food stall, don't run out. It wasn't.
So his grumble
I was wounded.
His grumble is
that
he thought he was being clever by, I'll come back and get me takeaway. And it had all been taken away.
I did say to them, "Are you closing soon?" He said, no, we've got lots of things left. And then apparently somebody came back and ordered like 50 or something and just cleared them out. And then my partner got what she wanted, the very last thing. And then, I got my hopes up. It smelled lovely. I got my hopes up, went back and gone.
And this is a famous saying from my father
for
this sort of thing. And it was, unlucky son.
Yeah, that's my luck. Anyway, that's my personal grumble anyway, so
you didn't get your tea.
So yeah, I'm not grumbling about anything going on in the world. It's just my selfishness.
Loads of things going on near wars and everything like that. He's moaning about his takeaways.
It smelled lovely. You would have had one as well. It smelled absolutely lovely. But the worst thing is I had to watch.
No, I wouldn't, because it's Greek and there's a lot of fat.
No. But I had to watch. I could see it cooking. What this guy had ordered. That was the worst bit.
You've been dwelling on this for a week.
Yeah, it was a week ago. Yeah. And on that note, we will leave you to it.
Right. If you are sat there thinking, I'm a bit peckish and what shall I make? Have a look. We're doing Christmas foods at the moment, testing those and making them so they get the kids involved as well. So have a look at those, and it'll interest you He'll get you doing a bit of something for Christmas.
Yep.
All right.
But please share, subscribe, and like our videos.
Push the button.
Absolutely. See you on the next one.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.